In our daily lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of consumerism, leaving our wallets feeling lighter and lighter. Every time we're stressed, the thought, buying something will make me feel better, echoes in our minds. Be honest. Haven't you also felt like your hard-earned money just flows away on things you don't really need? I've been there too. That's why I've decided to share my list of things I say no bye to, hoping it inspires you to simplify your life, save money, and improve your quality of living. The new year is the perfect opportunity to reflect and make changes. Of course, if you genuinely enjoy these things, that's entirely your choice. But consider this. Sometimes letting go of a few things can make life feel so much lighter and more meaningful. Sodas and sugary drinks are really not the best choice for health if consumed regularly. I know they're quite tempting, but it's actually easier than you think to skip them. Instead of choosing soda, why not try drinking water or tea, which are much better for your health? Personally, I drink tea regularly, and I've noticed a significant improvement in both my health and skin since switching from sugary drinks. Tea isn't just good for your body, it also has a wonderful flavor, and it's really not as hard to drink as many people think. Of course, I'm not saying I completely avoid sodas. Occasionally, when I'm out or for special occasions, I'll order a cup. But the important thing is not to let this habit take over. And always remember that your health is more important than any temporary craving. Give your body what it deserves because you're worth it. Have you noticed how seasonal trends always take over social media, constantly changing? For example, in winter, everyone rushes to buy long tweed coats, fur jackets, thick coats, knee-high boots, or the latest trending cardigan sweaters. In autumn, it's all about showcasing lightweight jackets, leather bags, and loafers. While these items are highly sought after, luckily, I don't get caught up in the seasonal trends. I don't let myself feel the pressure to buy things just because everyone else has them this season. Instead, I focus on more important factors. Do I truly like the item? Does it fit my style? And in winter, will this coat keep me warm enough? Those are the things I care about. Remember, seasonal trends come and go, and sometimes we easily forget about them. Instead of chasing after what everyone else is doing, why not create your own unique style and live life your way? Of course, if you enjoy following trends, that's entirely your choice. Everyone has their own approach, but for me, I prefer a life where I don't stress over fashion. I like to use and buy classic items that I know I'll love for years to come, without worrying about whether the color is trendy at this moment. Use up the old before buying the new. A simple rule that has brought profound changes to the way I live. This principle not only helps me save significantly, but also makes life feel more organized, lighter, and minimalist. Take body wash as an example. When my bottle of body wash is running low and I see my favorite one on sale, I might consider buying 1 or 2 more bottles to stock up. This makes sense because it helps me save in the long run. However, if I already have a few other bottles of body wash and buy more just because of a new scent or attractive packaging, that's clearly unnecessary waste. Similarly, if a new perfume brand launches an alluring scent, I won't rush to buy it if the bottles I currently have are still full. Stockpiling too much simply leads to forgetting about them or having them expire before I can finish using them. Not only is this wasteful, but it's also impractical. I apply this habit not just to cosmetics, but to everything, from tea and food to small items around the house. By sticking to the use up first, buy later rule, I find that life becomes lighter, my home is less cluttered, and my finances are better managed. In the past, my skin was in terrible condition, and I fell into the trap of believing that expensive products equal good products. I didn't hesitate to spend a significant amount of money on high-end skincare items that were highly praised and advertised all over social media. At the time, I didn't care whether they were actually suitable for my skin. I just assumed that a higher price meant better results. The outcome? Not only did my skin not improve, but it actually got worse, leaving me feeling both disappointed and regretful about the money I had wasted. What I realized most clearly is that not every hot or expensive product works for everyone. Each person's skin is unique, and forcing it to adapt to unsuitable products is nothing but a waste. As a result, I decided to stop investing in expensive skincare products. Instead, I now focus on finding more affordable options that I feel comfortable using and that truly meet the needs of my skin. There are things that look incredibly cute, but in reality, don't serve any specific purpose and only make life feel more cluttered. A classic example is ceramic mugs with adorable designs or stationery like cute stickers and decorative notebooks. We often buy them, stash them in a drawer, and eventually forget they exist. If you've ever done the same, I'd suggest stopping. These items don't do much besides taking up unnecessary space. Let me share a story from my own experience. I used to be obsessed with stuffed animals. Every time I saw an adorable plush toy, I couldn't resist taking it home. Over time, I ended up with an entire army of stuffed animals in various colors and sizes. But then I realized they weren't just taking up space, they were making my room feel cramped and overwhelming. So, I decided to let go and gave most of them away to friends, keeping only a few that held sentimental value. That's when it hit me. These cute things, while nice to look at, don't bring much practical value to daily life. No matter how adorable they are, I've made up my mind to stop buying more. Life feels so much lighter now that I focus on what truly matters. What about your ice cream makers and baking machines? Where are they now? Are they sitting silently in some corner of your kitchen or gathering dust on a shelf? Take a moment to think, how many times have you actually used them in the past year? Once, twice, or maybe not even once. When it comes to these items, you can probably guess what I'm about to say. That's right. The one thing I've decided not to buy anymore is modern kitchen appliances. These gadgets, which once seemed indispensable, often end up becoming invisible companions, taking up space and occasionally making you feel guilty whenever you notice them, simply because they're almost never used. Handbags, the item that everyone wants to own a few of, even though in reality, we only use one or two of our favorite ones regularly, while the rest just hibernate in the closet. Every time I look at my collection of bags, I can't help but ask myself, how many of these do I really need? Maybe they're just taking up space and not actually adding any value to my busy life, Constantly chasing trends and buying new handbags not only leaves our wallets gasping for air, but also creates a pile of unused items. So instead of getting lost in the world of extravagant bags, why not focus on a few high-quality, versatile ones that can be used for various occasions? This not only helps save money, but also reduces clutter, creating a more minimalist and organized feeling in life. When it comes to pots and pans, I firmly believe that investing in high-quality products is a wise decision. A good pot or pan not only makes cooking easier, but also serves as a reliable companion for many years. Instead of constantly replacing low-quality items, I prefer to choose carefully from the start, prioritizing durable materials and elegant designs. The best part is that once I own a sturdy, well-made pot or pan, I no longer worry about buying replacements. Making the right investment is not just about saving time and money, it's also a way to embrace a more minimalist and sustainable lifestyle. Once, I wore a tight-fitting dress to a party. I have to admit, it looked stunning and perfectly flattering, but every step I took felt like a challenge. The sensation of being squeezed so tightly that I could hardly breathe made me want to leave the party early, just to escape the discomfort. From that experience, I learned an important lesson. Tight clothes without any stretch are definitely not for me. I don't mind wearing form-fitting outfits, as long as the fabric has some stretch to it. However, if the material lacks elasticity, I need it to be slightly looser to feel comfortable and at ease. After that incident, I started prioritizing comfort above all when choosing what to wear. Clothes that fit well and have some stretch not only allow me to move freely, but also help me feel much more confident. That's why I've decided to stop buying tight clothes made from non-stretchy fabric. Instead, I'll focus on investing in pieces that truly suit my body and lifestyle. At the end of the day, comfort is key, and feeling comfortable helps me shine in my own way. Whether it's sneakers or high heels, I firmly believe that owning just one or two pairs of high-quality shoes that suit my needs is enough. Unless they are torn or damaged beyond repair, I don't rush to buy new ones. To be honest, I used to be caught up in collecting shoes. Every time I saw a beautiful pair, I couldn't resist bringing them home. There were glamorous high heels I wore only once, then left them sitting untouched in the closet. Nowadays, I only buy shoes that meet two criteria: durability and versatility. A basic pair of sneakers that work for both workouts and casual outings, and a pair of neutral-colored heels that can be worn for formal occasions. Life has become so much simpler and more refined since I let go of the obsession with owning more. Instead, I focus on caring for and maximizing the use of what I already have. And you know what? That feeling is truly liberating. If you find that 2024 has passed with too many unnecessary expenses, then 2025 is the perfect time to start a new journey. It's an opportunity to reorient your life and focus on what truly matters. The list of 11 things I'm sharing are items I believe are unnecessary to own, helping you save money while optimizing your life. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to support me. I wish you a wonderful and energetic day ahead.